Hello everyone, it's Dr. Dave with On Track Chiro TV, and where am I? I'm at CrossFit SOAR in Hawthorne. This is my third home. The first, you can imagine, is my house. My second, as you probably would imagine, is my office. And my third is CrossFit SOAR in Hawthorne, New Jersey. This is where I exercise, this is where I work out. This is for the last 7 months. I've been working out since I'm 13 years old. For the last 7 months, I've learned more about exercise and fitness and how to get in shape than I ever did in my entire life. And one of the people that I could absolutely give that credit to is Dave Whitson. Dave Whitson is the head coach, the head programmer. He's one of the owners here at CrossFit SOAR. And if I could publicly just thank you for that, first and foremost, I'd like to do that.
All right. You're welcome, Dave. Appreciate that, man.
So tell us a little bit about CrossFit. A lot of people that are watching this may not know what I'm talking about. Half the time they say, oh yeah, I've got the sneakers. No, that's cross training. That's been around since Bo Jackson. CrossFit is completely different. It's one of the largest and the fastest growing things in fitness. I think personally as a chiropractor, it's one of the best thing anybody can do to get in shape. So tell us a little bit about this CrossFit craze.
Okay, so CrossFit, long story short of it is that we do a lot of different types of training. We mix it all together, whether it's powerlifting style, Olympic weightlifting, what you call basically cardio, gymnastics, mixed in a bunch of different ways so we can get different results from it. So the goal isn't to be the best powerlifter or the best at running 5 miles or a 5K. The goal is to be pretty good at a lot of different things, so no matter what life throws at you, you're able to do it. You're able to overcome it in some way, shape, or form.
You know, it's funny you say that because one of the things that for me for working out was I've been going for years, and I found myself at like 5 a.m., and I'm here at 6, right? 5 a.m., going to the gym, iPod on, doing the same weightlifting, doing the same cardio, and literally feeling like I was like a hamster on a wheel, and I got so bored. But, I knew about CrossFit. I had friends that had done it. They were in great shape, and I was actually afraid. I have injuries. Maybe people know I have a fractured neck from football and 2 disc herniations in my back. So I was afraid to hurt myself for work for many reasons. And I also was kind of intimidated because they seemed like they were doing some pretty wild stuff. The flip side of that is I have not injured myself one bit here. And the second thing was coming through and realizing it really wasn't an intimidating place. CrossFit SOAR, especially here in Hawthorne, it's a community. So tell us a little bit about how that kind of happens and why that happens and if it's on purpose or not, because it's just such a great place for me to come to.
So one of our main goals here at SOAR, something that Steve, who I'm co-owners with, we always wanted to make sure that the athlete experience was the best it could be. We want this 1 hour that you're here to be one of the best hours of your day. Hey, we're here to get in shape, but we also don't want it to be where, hey, you don't talk to anybody, you don't care about who else is there at the gym. Everybody here knows each other. We know what we do during the day. We know each other's kids' names. So we want this community where, hey, when you walk in here, it's going to put a smile on your face. That's why people walk in the door, I'm screaming hello to them. All right? Everybody here, we hang out on the weekends. We get invited to each other's family events. So we really wanted to be, like you said, that home away from home. We want more of a destination than some place you just go, lift some weights, leave, never talk to anybody.
Well, it's certainly a culture, and that's for sure. But and you met some people on the couch might be watching and saying, "Oh, well, Dave's in shape, and he's not a heavy guy, and he's in shape. He works out." And obviously, I've been doing this my whole entire life. But so I don't want to give the wrong impression that you have to be in shape to be here. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of people that are in our classes that show up, and they've never worked out before at all. Tell us a little bit about that because you see that all the time.
Yes. So. One of the big misunderstandings of CrossFit is that everybody thinks you need to be in shape before you get here. So one of the great things about CrossFit is that since we do these called broad-based functional movements, we're able to scale for anybody. So whether you're 15 years old just learning how to move right, you're 60 and you've never done anything before, we can scale things and kind of get progressions going to help you get there. Before CrossFit, I was never able to do a pull-up. I had never done Olympic lifting. I had never really done too much powerlifting, just besides kind of bro lifting at the gym in high school a little bit with the hockey team. But no matter where you are kind of in that scale from, hey, I was a Division I college athlete to I have never done anything, there's a home for you. Yeah. There's a way to scale it. There's a way you can do it.
Yeah, so. The way that I always have explained it to people is that everybody might bring something to the table. I used to weightlift. That's what I did. I didn't do a lot of cardio, weightlifted. So I was kind of strong when I got here. So I brought that piece to the picture. CrossFit, because it encompasses gymnastics and aerobic capacity and lots of stuff that I never did before in my entire life, right? I brought that to the table. I've had to learn, or in the process of learning, so much more. Now, that could either be intimidating or exciting. At 42 years old, that's exciting to be able to come to some place and realize that I don't know how to Olympic lift. I've never learned any of these things before. So it's, for me, I'm learning stuff and I'm in process with it. And having the right coaches teach me the right technique is exciting because it's like, you know what? You can teach an old dog new tricks. And if you don't know any tricks, you're going to learn all the tricks. You're going to learn them the right way so you don't hurt yourself. And you're going to have a lot of fun doing that. So in that theme, the fun part of this conversation is going to start. I'm going to have Coach Dave show me and show you some of the low-tech things that we do here. Maybe walking into CrossFit or something like that might be intimidating to you, and I hope that someday, you know that's all in your head, by the way, so when you get to that point, that you're comfortable to do that. But I'm going to show you some of the things that most of the stuff that we do here kind of can be done at home. I don't recommend it because you won't have the coaching, but the reality is it's not one of those gyms where there's millions of dollars worth of equipment. There's no juice bar. It's not one of those plush environments that you might think. It's an industrial kind of place, which is kind of cool. I used to call it Fight Club for working out. You'll hear drills and stuff going on. We're in process. They're building new stuff and showers and bathrooms, and we work out through the middle of that. That's cool too. So if it's okay with you, I'd like to show them some of the things that we do here at CrossFit.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, great. Cool. So now that you've seen what CrossFit is about and some of the things that we do here, hopefully you see that you can do a lot of those things too. I just want to thank you again, Dave, for having us down here. By the way, this is my third home when we come and show people how to do exercises and stretches and different warm-ups and cool downs. We're going to be doing it here. Okay, this is our home base for On Track Chiro Lifestyle TV. And just so you know, get comfortable with this environment with Dave and the other trainers that are going to be here, because you're going to get to see them a lot more as we do more and more episodes. So thank you so much, Dave, for working me out and showing me a new way of exercising after all these years.
Always a pleasure, Dave.
Thanks, man.